Starworks, a center for creative people and their work. Starworks is a factory building located in Star, North Carolina. It used to be a sock factory and employed more than 1,000 people in this small town of 800. In 2005, the company moved their operations to Mexico and closed the factory. It sat empty, and the town was quiet. Central Park NC needed some office space for their 3 staff members and came to look at the factory building. It had space, and more space, and more space. A local businessman offered the building to Central Park NC if they would promise to use it to create some jobs and help save the community. The Central Park NC board and staff thought, and then they thought, we should try, and if we fail, at least we'll go down in flames trying. Follow along through a day at Starworks as the people who work there solve problems and create businesses and jobs in the process. Meet Nancy. Nancy is the director of Central Park NC and now has a very big building. Nancy knew a lot of potters in North Carolina and especially in nearby Seagrove. They were buying their clay from all over the country and paying a lot of money in shipping and storage because there was no local clay materials store. Starworks had lots of warehouse space and loading docks. Nancy knew Takaro. Takaro is a ceramics materials engineer and the director of Starworks Ceramics. Nancy asked Takaro if he would help her start a clay supplies business that would provide cheaper materials for local potters and also provide income to support the Starworks building. It's a very expensive building. Takaro said sure, and began a clay materials and supplies shop called Starworks Ceramics. Then Takaro realized the area had really great local clay, so he began to dig some, and dig some more. Then he bought some equipment, and now he makes local clay for the potters. Starworks sells clay to more than 500 customers in 4 states. The business is growing and will soon be able to employ people from the local community. Meet Anne. Anne grew up on a small farm in Estonia. That's a country about the size of West Virginia in Eastern Europe. Anne moved to Star and really liked this small community, but there was a problem. She couldn't find local, fresh food in the local grocery stores to feed herself and her kids. So one day she decided to grow vegetables in the back gravel parking lot of the old factory building. There was another problem. She had no dirt and no money. All she had was gravel. She asked local farmers if she could have some dirt and compost. Then she used old parking lot curbs to make raised beds. Then she began growing vegetables. And more vegetables. Soon people began buying her vegetables. But she's not a vegetarian. She then began to talk to other farmers and they began to provide meats and eggs for Starworks to also sell. Now she has local food and a community-supported agriculture program. Meet Eddie and Angela. Eddie and Angela are owners of Wet Dog Glass. They make glass studio equipment, like furnaces, for glass artists. They're from New Orleans. In New Orleans, people say, "Where you at?" It's like hello or something. They had a nice little business and a community they really loved, but their business and community was wiped out by Katrina. They tried to help rebuild their community, but they couldn't get very much help. Eddie and Angela realized they could help rebuild their business at Starworks and also rebuild the community in Star. So now they say, "Where you at?" in Star, North Carolina. And we continue to use creative solutions to common everyday problems. We are Starworks, a creative community in North Carolina. Starworks for me.